after a week break, let's read the newest chapter of One Piece. Let's go! Chapter 981. Oh, and I think it's Jump's cover, and Luffy is on it. Oh, he looks very cool in his Wano style. Oh, and we also have a very interesting cover page actually for the chapter itself. Sanji is being a DJ, and I think Usopp is a DJ. Also, Brook is playing a guitar. That's kind of like a fish-shaped guitar. Luffy's in these cool glasses. Everyone is happy and jamming and war. This is really fun, especially when we are going into this war part of one, a really serious part. It's very refreshing to just see them having fun. Okay, now we are going back to that scene with Apu. And the chapter is called Engagement. So probably some fights in it. A strike that breaks the very stone. Okay, it's about Kid's punch because he punched Apu into the wall and the wall broke. And you can see Apu's face all bloodied but his glasses seem intact probably. Anyway, I'm very happy to see Apu in this state because I don't like him. Apu-san, wait a minute, that guy is not one of us. That's Captain Kid. Oh, right, because Luffy and Zoro, they already ditched their outfits, but Kid is still in it. He is still in his beast pirate masquerade. What, another one of the worst generation? He was supposed to be locked up in Udon too. Everyone is shocked. You can see a really interesting guy on the left in this panel on I think second page, and he kind of has blades instead of his arms, instead of his hands. Them poor Smile users, I feel so bad for them, having these blades instead of your hands. How do you even live? What the hell? Queen is saying, and his eyes are bulging again. He's the funniest character out of Kaido's crew. I thought things were fine at dawn. Damn you, Babanuki. All is well, so. Yes, it's Old Maid, and here he is just translated as Babanuki, but Old Maid, I think it's kind of like a card game, because they are all a card themed or dinosaur themed in Kaido's crew. And Old Maid, as you remember, he told that all is well, because he didn't want Queen to be mad, and he decided to take care of it himself. And then I think just Luffy made him say that everything is okay. I don't quite remember right now, but anyway, yeah, that was false news, but Queen believed him, and now he realizes that no, they escaped and Old Maid lied to him. Joining our alliance was just a ploy. I should have figured it out then and there. That's Kid talking to Apu, because he has a bone to pick with Apu. And yes, Apu joined there, so they already had their alliance ready to go against Kaido, and then Apu came and said, hey guys, I want in. But he was already working for Kaido, so he kind of infiltrated their alliance. And Kid is saying damn, I was a fool to believe you. You were working for Kaido the whole time. You were his informant. And we have a really, I like this panel, how just their face off. You really thought us teaming up would let you take down even one of the emperors? Apu is saying, open your eyes, man. So Apu is one of these guys who are realistic, who don't think they can do anything to take down a Yonko, an emperor in this translation. Because take for example Hawkins, I think he's also like that, but he was on board with this alliance. He wanted to try. He felt like there was a chance, probably Apu was actually on their side. But now that Hawkins feels that there's zero chance to win against Kaido, he prefers to stay on his side. So Apu is also one of the guys who prefer to play it safe. They are not as ambitious as Luffy and Kid, for example. And let me fill you in. Pirate alliances, those don't have happy endings. Ha pa 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 pa. I'm kinda surprised you aren't dead yet. Oh, he's very pessimistic. I really feel for Kid right now. I didn't get the chance yet to really get to know him as a character too much, but all the things we have at the moment make me really like Kid. He cares about Killer very much. You could see that. And now I really feel for him because of this thing with Apu betraying the alliance. So then, I like Kid for now. Wait, dumb. Okay, so Apu now attacks him suddenly. That is pretty interesting because about the powers of Apu, I saw Tekken's discussion, it was very interesting, and he said that there's a theory that Apu has to call you by your name to use an attack on you. And I really liked it, but here it doesn't seem... He didn't use his name, he just suddenly did this attack. Ksh! What's up, Kid? And Kid... Kid is smirking and answering him, "You're garbage." Oh, damn, he is. Okay, you see, he also took Kid by surprise with his attack, but I think Kid has to know how Apu's powers work. So he has this bit of advantage compared to Luffy and Zoro, because since he was in alliance, at least temporary, with Apu, he should know something about how his music powers work. Queen-san, we're supposed to take them alive, but how are we supposed to pull that off? Some riffraff are saying. And Queen is just answering, "It's fine, kill them." He believes in his men a lot, because here you have some crazy supernovas and you're telling your riffraff to deal with them, to kill them. That is pretty delusional, I think. Hell yeah, but they're happy about it. "Kid, we gotta pull out," Killer is saying. "It's really you, Killer." Wait. Hey, stop. Even if you kill them, do you really think they'll make you part of the Flying Six? I'm not sure what is going on here. Okay, so Kid and Killer are fighting off these guys, but someone is saying, like, do you really think you'll become, you riffraff of Beast Pirates, do you really think you can become part of Flying Six by killing these supernovas? And someone comes from above, someone really tall, and I think it was their words. So this person thinks, no, you don't have a chance, I have a fighting chance. And we see their design. I'm not sure. It looks pretty funny. And they have this huge weapon with spikes. Wow, stop, you're gonna hurt someone! And you can see also Killer dodging his blow, along with some beast pirates. So this guy obviously only thinks about himself. He doesn't care about these weak beast pirates. He just tries to attack this supernova and kill them and secure himself this place in Flying Six. He took out 2 people. Somebody stop him. He already killed 2 of these beast pirates. Can they control him? Kid is shocked. This guy is a giant. He's massive. Yeah, he's really tall. And then the panel when he appears, his face looks so funny. He's one of the numbers. Right, he has horns and he's giant. You gotta stop Hacha. His name is Hacha. He looks drunk, by the way. His glasses remind me of something I'm not sure of. He kind of reminds me of some other character, but I'm not sure which one. But what is really shocking is that imagined numbers to look completely different. I imagined them to look like beasts, but he has horns. So probably he can turn into a beast, maybe, I'm not sure. And his name is Hacha. Hachi, I think, should be number 8. I'm not sure, because they are called numbers, so probably their names are numbers. So he's probably number 8. I don't know Japanese. I only know like a few words. So if you know for sure, you can tell us in the comments. But my hunch is that he's probably like number 8. And also he is a giant. That is pretty interesting. So Kaide has giants in his crew, something that Lin Lin doesn't have, but would have liked to. At least, well, she did. Like with Lola, wasn't it a giant who wanted to marry Lola, and then she lost, Big Mom lost that opportunity when Lola ran away. But Kaide has giants on his side. Kid is mine. Probably Hacha is saying. I think some riffraff is aiming at Kid probably with an arrow, and suddenly Luffy is the one to help him. In this great panel, he kicks probably this arrow and it goes up in flames, and he has this cool dark silhouette. Kid is shocked, of course. And Luffy is saying, "Get to the keep, Juggy." And Kid is a bit shocked, but I think in Luffy's eyes, for now, Kid is one of his allies. They are working together to beat Kaide. But I think for Kid, it was a bit unexpected. I think this is a cool moment to set a closer relationship between Kid and Luffy, because they are so much alike. Yes, they have a lot of differences in their personality, most of all. Like, Kid is more serious, Luffy is more easygoing, but at the same time, in Udon, we saw how also much alike they are. So I really would like them to be on better terms. I think that would be cool. Man, I knew you'd make a huge mess of things, Juggy, Luffy. Oh damn, don't you just love it? It is so funny. This is so serious, this war against Yonka, but so many funny moments, because Luffy, you were the one who made a huge mess of things. You were the first to make a mess. Like you want to talk, Luffy, Zoro is saying. That's rich coming from you, Roro, no, Kid adds. And Killer, the most reasonable guy of all, thinks to himself, these guys are all ridiculous. Oh, Apu is coming back into play. Check it out, he's saying. And Killer explains, cover your ears. And you see 3 emotions of slight shock, like, surprise, attention, from Luffy, from Zoro, but from Kid also. So, surprisingly, Kid didn't know that you have to cover your ears. Obviously, Luffy and Zoro didn't know, but why Kid didn't? But Killer does know how Apu power can be like how this attack could be prevented. So probably by closing their ears, when they can't hear the sound, they can't be affected. Okay, that's a great weakness for Apu's fruit. And it's interesting that Kid didn't know it, because you can see this like emotion coming from him also. Boom! Apu is using his attack, and we see our guys closing their ears, and it helped. And now, now Apu is like, damn. And Killer explains, Apu's attacks only reach where you can hear them. Because, do you remember in the previous chapter, he said, you're still in the rage, check it out. Yes, they have to be in the range, hearing his sound. If you can hear them, he continues, you can't avoid them. Keep an eye out for surprise attacks. And all three of them, Luffy, Zoro, and Kid, are like, what? And yeah, that is a bit surprising for me because I would expect Kid would have known more about Apu's powers. Was their alliance that short-lived? They just went straight to Kaido and he didn't even find out how his allies' powers work. I'm not sure, that's a bit strange, but Killer probably because he was working on the Kaido and Orochi for some time, because he ate this smile and he had to obey them, so he got to know more about Apu's powers, and now he gave us a clue how to avoid Apu's attacks. So you see, now we have a way to win against Apu, because we already talked about the latest chapter. The previous chapter, some people thought, oh my gosh, Apu is so strong. Well, yeah, it can look like that at first, but of course his fruit has weaknesses, obviously. Man, there's a ton of the worst generation right here on Onigashima. We could make a name for ourselves if we took them out. I guess some just riffraff are saying, probably. Hey, did you know Killer ate a bad smile? It turned him into a pleasure. Yeah, I think it's just beast pirates exchanging some rumors. And we see Orochi's face. Eat this and you have a chance to save your captain. Okay, so Killer was captured. And Orochi came to him and made him eat this fruit to give him a chance to save his captain. Killer believed him and he took this gamble, but it turned him into a pleasure. It didn't give him any powers. But that is a pretty strange encounter. And why would he do that? I guess he was desperate. And it also shows how much he cares about Kid. That is sweet. Something is wrong here, Kid is saying. Yeah, Kid, stop! Don't cause a scene, you idiot, Luffy is saying. Luffy, come on, you have no right to say that. You're always causing a scene. Udon escapees, who is saying. Who is watching him, and we see he is not with the Flying Six right now. He is kind of with his associates. So maybe who is going to join right now? I'm not sure. Should we go after them? It could be a big win for us. A man in a mask is saying. He also has these devil's horns. Forget it. Leave it to the rat catchers, who is answering. I want all of you searching for information on Yamato. Okay, so he doesn't care. He isn't going to join. He wants to find Yamato for now. Getting him would be an even bigger win. Don't let Sasaki beat you to it. Yes, so. And he really has some interesting friends because there are two cat girls. They are obviously very beautiful and they have a bit different styles. One is more like sport-ish and the other is more like lush and kind of erotic. And he also has this guy that looks like a tiger, another cat that is a man and that is quite plumpy, and also a cat that looks like an old woman, at least that's what it looks like. So only the man with the mask on the very right side of the panel doesn't look like a cat. So it's interesting who is surrounded by cats, and it gives you a chance to speculate that probably he himself might have some like cat powers, maybe a saber tooth. Do we have a saber tooth yet? I don't think so. That would be funny. I mean, that would be cool. What did Queen say again? Who is asking? Oh, it's so hard. Who is? He wanted to wipe somebody out. Well, that makes two of us. And they kind of like make eye contact. Because probably who is who. Yeah, he wants to take a position as an all-star, but Queen is very sure of himself. He doesn't think anybody from the Flying Six can take him out and take his place, so probably we will have this confrontation. Ma, 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 ma. Looks like they finally got in touch. Their ship is in good shape from the sound of it. So they should be here soon, Lin Lin is saying, probably about her crew. So her crew, yes, it isn't there yet because Queen was kind of addressing the guests that are not there yet and talking about her crew. So her crew is probably just on the coming here, on the way here. It's strange though. There's been no sign of a ship at the appointed port. Port? What are you talking about? Uh-huh. Um, what are they talking about? Looks like they finally got in touch. The ship is in good shape. They should be here soon. She's talking about her children, right? But what does she mean, no sign of a ship at the appointed port? What? What are they? I'm not sure what is going. What are your ideas, guys? That is a bit strange. Meanwhile, on the eastern side of Onigashima, Kinemon leads the Eastern Army. Alright. Word of the samurai's arrival has yet to reach their foes. The samurai, in response to that fact, are modifying their strategy. Alright. Rather than sending the full force to the rear entrance halfway up the mountain path, they will split into two groups. Kinemon looks really cool, like forging ahead, and you can also see Chopper. Oh, he looks so cute. He's so tiny on top of this tank. This is freaking adorable. And I think Sanji is sitting beside him, probably. I'm trying to crawl into the screen to see better. Half will breach the keep from the dome of the skull. So half of their forces are trying to go from above. There they will pause at the enemy and await the moment of battle. So pause at the enemy, it means they will remain in their Beast Pirates outfits. If they are successful, they will have Kaido and Orochi in a pincer movement. So like this, from this side and from this side, so they are kind of surrounded. But a miscalculation has arisen on them. An addition not listed on their outdated maps. Alright, they had a map of Onigashima, but it was outdated. And Kaido did some renovations. And yeah, he added something. A watering hole full of blooming wisteria, spanned by a long bridge, a bridge in clear view of a brothel. And actually, this scenery is gorgeous. I would like to walk around these spots. It looks fantastic. Actually, damn, Onigashima is so beautiful. Kinda has some taste. Kinemon, that's a brothel! Sanji is all excited. And Kinemon answers, we can hardly walk more than 2,000 soldiers across this bridge without raising suspicion. Yeah, right. So probably there was supposed to be nothing here, but now there's a brothel. Also, here stands the domain of Black Maria, one of the Flying Six, and by the way, she's gorgeous. So if Sanji sees her, he would be so excited. And Sanji's like, already his tongue sticking out and hearts in his eyes. It's like it's pulling him in. Sanji Donna, he can't resist. We are gonna sleep in too, Kinemon, Nami is saying. So they want to walk right through the brothel? Maybe in a new disguise? I'm not sure. We'll form a team to search for Momonosuke-sama, Shinobu is saying. I will find a way to escape on my own, Momonosuke said before, and Kinemon is remembering his words now. Yeah, that was a pretty cool moment for Momonosuke, so he is ready to be like, maybe not completely independent, but he wants to do it by himself. I will find a way to escape on my own, and bet Kinemon wants to trust him, but obviously it wouldn't hurt to search for him. "You're crazy worried about him, right?" Nami asks. "Let us handle it." And she smiles so sweetly. You know, Nami loves children, so she probably were worried about Momo also. "You should just focus on the battle," Carrot is saying. Damn, did we see Carrot before in her Beast Pirate outfit? I'm not sure. She looks fantastic, actually. Oh, and so cute. Damn. Where's my graphic tablet? I really would love to draw her and Nami in this outfit. So cute. "You have my thanks," Kinemon is saying. "In truth, it was hard for me to focus. Preoccupied as I was, I leave it to you." Somebody is coming out. Somebody is coming out of the brothel, and it is Sanji? What? What happened? It's Sanji Donna. Probably he didn't have any money, so they told him to get lost. He looks very devastated. He looks like he wasn't able to meet any prostitutes. A brothel with no women should surely have no men. This is our chance to cross. So they are thinking, yeah, probably Sanji that devastated because he didn't meet any women. If there's no women, there should be no men. What would they do then in the brothel? So let's just cross. Nobody there. And we see author's words. The brothel, having received word of the chaos Luffy was causing, was nearly empty. I see, so they were kind of like evacuated. "I leave the infiltration to you." "Yes, sir." "Alright, sounds good. Now, onward, man." "Yes, sir." "Keep an eye on the brothel windows." Okay, so I guess Kinemon left the infiltration for like Sanji, Nami, Chopper's group, and now they're kind of splitting again. "If you see any silhouette..." Oh, Lin was in the brothel. That's where she was changing in her kimono. Okay, Kinemon is saying if you see any silhouettes, and right after that we see a silhouette because one is a country of silhouettes. And the silhouette is asking, "What's all that racket?" And you can already see by the silhouette that it's Big Mom. And Kinemon is like, "Curses, everyone, into the water!" So they decided to hide in the water. And the sliding door is opening, and we see Big Mom's face. And the only one left. So the tank couldn't go underwater, obviously. So the tank is standing here. And Chopper is on top of it. And we have this moment where Chopper and Olin, their eyes meet. And he's all like, "Oh, damn." And she's like... And, well, isn't that a fantastic moment? What could... I mean... Now we are going away from this scene in the next panel, but because Olin spent some time with Chopper, and he's really cute, by the way, and she likes cute things, but also she was her Olin self with Chopper, so could this kind of jog her memory a bit? And so she sees Chopper and maybe she goes back into that Olin state or something like that. I'm really hopeful for the changes in Big Mom's character. I really think maybe she won't be an ally, but I really want her character to evolve. That would be really interesting because she has so much potential. Okay, going away from this scene. The outer waterfall of Wano. "Come on, brothers, let's go," Perospero is saying. Yeah! So her children are still at the outer waterfall of Wano. "I won't forget what you did, King." Perorin climbed the waterfall, Perospero is saying. So yeah, he is kinda as a temporary leader of their crew while Big Mom is gone. How is this the only way into the country? Jeez, this is crazy. And what about an alliance with the Beast's pirates? That doesn't seem sane. What is Mama thinking? Well, did you see your mama? Does she look sane? I mean, Kaida is her old friend. They argued for a bit, they fought for a bit, they found out their kind of an equal strengths, and they decided, well, why would we spend time fighting each other when we can just join forces and take this world by storm, and then in the end we'll decide it all between us. So I mean, that's kind of expected. Smoothie is saying it's what Mama decided. Alright, so she trusts her mama. That is very sweet. And Lions Daifuku is asking, don't forget what we came here to do. That's right, Straw Hat spat in Mama's face and it's ruined our reputation. We need to put Straw Hat's head on a pike for the world to see. Yes, don't forget what we came here to do. We came here to take revenge on Luffy. Oh no, that would be very interesting. Mama's children think, yeah, we have to take revenge on Luffy. Mama is so mad at him. But what if they come into Wano and suddenly they see this incredible picture that Big Mom is saying, you know, I decided to forgive Luffy and to be his ally and to help him, and just imagine how their faces would look. I'm not saying that it would happen, I'm not saying that it will happen, I'm just saying that it would be so freaking funny to see their reaction if this actually happened. And more importantly, I wanna get Kaida-san to like me. Her name was Flamper, right? I'm not sure. I already forgot her name. You know, this annoying girl that was a fangirl of Katakuri, and I see now she's a fangirl of Kaida. But if she finds out some of, I don't know, some of his faults, she will be all like, no, I don't like you anymore. We are finally in Wano. Take Straw Hat's head first. We'll talk about alliances later. Prepare for battle. Don't let them catch us off guard. This is right about where that damned king. So they're coming to this point where they were supposed to climb the waterfall at the very beginning and King threw them down. Ah, King, what did bastard do now? Someone is flying to them, but why would King? No way. No, it's not him. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, Nakamamushi did it! Oh, he did it! I didn't expect this at all. He made Marco come, but he didn't want to. He said he wouldn't. Oh, well, Marco! I'd heard talk of an alliance with the Big Mom Pirates. Looks like it was true. He already heard, because when Nakamamushi came to him, there was no alliance. So, these news, they really travel fast and far. Time for you to drop out of here. Phoenix Smoke? What? No! It can't be again! Why is Marco here? They came back to the waterfall to climb it again, because last time King threw them down, but now suddenly at this very moment Marco comes and he throws them down. Oh. But where's Nakamamushi? Oh my gosh. Oh, Marco. The next time you make it up here, the age of ours might look a little different. This age of ours might look a little different. Okay, these are some big words he's saying. So yeah, while you are down here, out of this game, out of this play, we will take down Kaida and probably Big Mom. And this age, these times, they will change significantly. So after all this ends, by the time you will climb back again, and I guess it takes a lot of time, everything will be different. Oh, man. Huh? What was that? Nakamamushi is asking. A huge ship just went flying by? Look up. It's Marcus doing. First time he's gone at it since the war, I think. Is this Aizo? Is this Aizo? I'm not sure. Finally, he's here at the end of the chapter, but these lips, the way they are, how is this called? How is this thing called that the women paint their lips with? I mean, it looks like, it looks like Aiza's lips. Am I going crazy? Because it would be so cool for Aiza to come to Wano, to meet with Kiku and with everyone. That would be fantastic. And I think it is him, because for Nekomamushi we only see his mouth, but it's pretty easy to guess that it's him. But here it's human face, so it's a bit harder. But from these lips, it makes me think it's Aiza. That is so exciting. Okay, guys, this is the end of the chapter, and there's no break next week as far as I know. So this is pretty exciting. Will we see Aiza in the next chapter? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Probably, maybe I'll post some discussion video if I have time, because there were some points in this chapter I wanted to discuss. So if you also want to add your thoughts, your questions, your opinions, maybe you think I was wrong somewhere in judging this chapter, please share your thoughts in the comments down below. That's it for now. That was really a long reaction. Oh my gosh. Thank you for watching. See ya!